Okay, so yesterday we looked at these parabolas. I didn't make sure that it started streaming. Hang on. Okay. Yesterday we looked at these parabolas by graphing them. And by looking at the graph, we found the vertex, and that gave us the axis of symmetry, and that gave us the minimum or maximum point, right? Well, today we're going to look at it in a slightly different way. So the first thing I need to show you guys is that if we have an equation, there's a bunch of different forms of parabola equations. Take that right there. And if you put it in this form right here, this form, this is called standard form. Okay? And the A, the B, the C, the A, the B, the C, those would be numbers. All right? Y'all with me so far? Everybody good so far? So, like, if we take that very first problem we have, which is x squared plus 16x plus 64, right? X squared plus 16x plus 64. Then our A would be a 1. That's an understood 1, right? That's our A. So A is 1. B would be 16. And C would be 64. Everybody with me so far? Well, we want to find the x value of our vertex. We have a real simple little equation. All we have to do to find the x value of our vertex is take, so the x value of our vertex, we use h to stand for that, right? Is to take b and divide it by 2 times a. So in this case, that would be 16 divided by 2 times 1. Which gives us what? 8. So the x value of our vertex is 8. Now, if we know an x value, or if we pick an x value, we can plug that into the equation to find out what y is at that point. So we're going to take this 8, our h right here, right? And we're going to plug it back into our original equation where x is. So we're going to have 8 squared plus 16 times 8 plus 64. It's going to give us a crazy big number. 8,000. What? 256. So that's our y value of our vertex. So our x value of our vertex is 8, and our y value of our vertex is 8,256. So that is our vertex. And if we know our vertex, then we can determine, do we have a minimum or maximum value? Well, we look at this. We look at our A. It's positive, so that means we know that our parabola is going to open up, right? If our parabola opens up, then that means that we have a minimum value, right? If we have a minimum value, our minimum value is 8,256, our y, right? So our y is our minimum. And then our axis of symmetry, I'm going to abbreviate, is whatever our x value is written as an equation. So x equals 8. That's our axis of symmetry. Everybody with me? Does that make sense? Yeah? No? Maybe? We don't know. Something is wrong with that. You realized it, didn't you? Huh? What is wrong with that? y-intercept cannot be 64 and our vertex be 8,256. Oh, because I'm a big old dummy, y'all. Oh my gosh, I can't believe I did this. I forgot a piece. That's negative. That right there should have been negative, which makes this right here negative. Y'all see? Which means this would have been negative right there. That still would have been positive 64, but this would have been negative right here. So what'd that give us? You got 0? What's 16 times 8? Yeah, that's going to be right. So it is going to be 0. So our minimum is going to be 0 and our maximum is going to be negative 8. That makes more sense. Right? Y'all with me? Okay. I'm going to let you guys see if y'all can't try to find the vertex for number 2. So you're going to use what we just did. Just make sure you pay attention to your signs, okay? Pay attention to your signs.